Hey guys, this is your financial TA coming to you guys with a bit more of a longer formatted video and more of a rant, if anything, on a specific topic. As you see, like my shorts before are more of like a short, credit cards, this or that, just short bursts of information. But this video is a bit more of a like long-term rant on coffee in general that I definitely want to get off my chest here. So, coffee, especially when it comes to finances, isn't really a financial killer, but it's definitely going to be like a pimple on your financial portfolio or financial radar. I want to say it's like a blip. Now, most people don't really think about coffee as being really damaging to their finances, right? So coffee costs $5 to $7 depending on where you're at and what you order per time ordering it and stuff like that. But if you really think about it, a recent study, according to Google, shows that the average American spends on over $1,100 a year on coffee. Now, I don't know about you, but $1,100 is a lot of money, first off. And second off, it's even worse for younger people like me, like Gen Zs coming out of college or that are currently in college or high school. Definitely tend to spend more on coffee in general, and that's horrible. First off, second off, it's so much easier to spend and make money on your spend and make coffee on your own. It's not even fathomable at times. Like the average markup for Starbucks coffee, and let me get this straight, Starbucks coffee is absolutely horrible. It's shit. It's not good, all right? Like Starbucks coffee, if you're drinking Starbucks coffee, I feel bad for you. First off, try like any other brand, like a local brand, or making your own coffee, and I'll get to that later, but genuinely just try it. I will 100% die on this hill. Starbucks coffee is a lot worse than genuinely any other type of local coffee that you want to make. Like here in Orlando, it's Foxtail, it's Blue Bottle, it's anywhere else, so on and so forth. But the average markup for these Starbucks coffees is what I was getting to earlier. Is it like the production's about 50 cents or $1 per cup because they buy everything in bulk, and it's a bit more on the $1 side for like fancier stuff like a pumpkin spice latte or something like that. But when it comes to that, they're selling this for $5 to $7. That is an insane markup for coffee that is mid. All right, guys. Like, if you want to spend $5 to $7 on coffee somewhere else, whatever, right? Like, I love coffee. I'm a coffee guy. I'm Cuban. Cuban coffee, the stereotype, whatever. But guys, like, at least go somewhere else. First off, second off, you'll save yourself. Funny enough, $1,000 up to upwards of $1,000 per year, literally just going home and making your own coffee. Like one of these the Bialetti, right? The Bialetti's great handmade coffee for cheap. Just learn how to make it. You could probably watch like a 30-second 1 minute tutorial on how to make coffee on them, a stovetop version, and it tastes awesome. Espresso made in Italy, lovely. $30 plus. If you really want to get like fancy with it, beans. If not, just pre-made coffee and just make your thing, and it'll probably taste better than Starbucks coffee. But even if you're like a super coffee head, you want a super high quality, buying a Breville for like $450-$500 on Amazon, and then buying the coffee $20 a month, let's say, like the coffee beans, like super high quality, you'll still be $400 off the average for making coffee, for buying coffee, for the average American buying coffee per year. Like that's absolutely insane to me, and that's one of the highest end coffee making espressos. Let's say you just want to make a Bialetti with, maybe you want to ground your own coffee beans, be a little fancy, right? $20 a month, plus you get a coffee grinder for like $20 on Amazon, $30. That comes about to like 300, maybe 250 if you want to save a bit of money. On the cheaper side of things, you're saving yourself upwards of $800 a year. You don't know how crazy that is for finances. If you want to put that 800 to like savings or investing, you can make so much more money than if you were to just buy mid-ass coffee from Starbucks. Like, what are we doing, guys? Come on, do yourself a favor as either a coffee lover, or if you really like coffee, you drink coffee every day, self-proclaimed, I love coffee, right? I love coffee, right? Me personally. guys, make your coffee at home and either buy like a mid-tier machine that's not as expensive as the Breville's that are 500, or even like the cheaper Italian-made Bialettis. They're awesome for $30. One-time Amazon purchase. This lasts you 5 to 7 years. Same thing with the Breville's, even more so. I've seen 10 to 12 if you take good care of it. Like, that is such a great investment for better tasting coffee and way better finance, especially if you're like a college student coming out of debt, or you're a college student in debt, or you're a recent grad who's just starting to make their money and get out of debt. Guys, this is an awesome way to just start on the right foot when it comes to finances, and kind of just erase that like financial pimple that you got going on there with these finances. But yeah, that's a little quick rant on coffee. Like, come on, what are we doing when it comes to upwards of $1,100 a year when it comes to coffee? And I'm looking at you guys. I'm looking at the recent college grads who get their coffee every day, every other day. Like, I don't mind going to a coffee shop every once a week or something like that and just enjoying the vibes and studying and whatever. But guys, come on, we need to stop this $1,100 ridiculousness, especially when it comes to Starbucks. I'm looking at you, Starbucks. But yeah, thanks for listening.